Welcome to NBA Nerd Highlights, where instead of fast break dunks and ankle breakers, we focus on the nerdier stuff. The high IQ passes, defensive rotations, beautiful set plays. Let's start off with Luka receiving the handoff, and look at Derek Queen meet him out here, cut off that driving angle. Now Herb Jones comes to trap it, and Luka's looking for an outlet. He doesn't like this pass to Smart, but now checks under Queen's arm and sees Ayton with good position, so he immediately snaps into a fadeaway overhead two-handed jump pass, throws it to the perfect spot. Are you serious? That is one of the best passes you'll find. And look at this Pels fan. What did I just see? What on earth was that? Here's a great set to open the game by the Timberwolves, where Ant enters to Rudy and then starts jogging away from the ball, and notice McDaniels sprinting up and now changing course to set this screen for Edwards, and the Wolves are right into a zoom action. But now DiVincenzo cuts to the block, and his defender's worried about the ball handler, so Dante comes off the exit screen wide open for a great look. He missed the shot, but really nice design there. Shea was pretty much lost. I am a sucker for sets with multiple layers like that. Great stuff. This play's unreal. Mobley nearly gets this stolen from him, and that loose ball gets Cade off of Garland, who now has space to attack. The Pistons take away the swing, so it's a drive where Garland engages the big man and sees Mobley cutting right here, I think, and now throws a behind the head no look. That is disgusting. Mobley finishes, but the reaction time by Garland to see him rolling and then think, oh, this is perfect for my no look behind the head pass I've been working on. That is incredible. DG's an awesome passer. Beautiful design by the Hornets here. Down 2 with 10 seconds left. Brandon Miller comes up and fakes like he's screening for Bridges. That fools Rollins, so Miller's open off the back screen, but they miss it, and now Bridges comes off another back screen by LaMelo, and they do convert on that one. And I love how even though this first action doesn't score, both players stay active, with Kahn setting a screen for Miller. Now these two Bucks defenders are occupied, and KPJ misses the help at the rim because of it. That's an and one, but the game's not over. Watch the Bucks response, where AJ Green and Rollins are both going to cut through and create space for Giannis to come to the ball, and then KPJ, after the inbound, sells this like he's going to the corner, and then the hard change of direction gets his defender trailing. Bridges helps on the ball. Miller is worried about the corner, so he's not going to help, and that's a free 2 for the Greek Freak. Great execution by both offenses. Alright, this Pels possession is going nowhere. Trey Murphy ends up having to take a desperation 3 and misses, but we've seen this before. Jose plotting in the corner. He waits an extra second here for the outlet, and not a single Lakers player is aware of him. He gets the Grand Theft Alvarado, and the Pels come down and convert this into 3 points with the corner 3, and I will never get sick of Jose doing this. I hope it continues forever. Nice set from the Spurs here. Starts with the Iverson cut for Vassell, and simultaneously Champagnie clears out this whole left side, so Vassell can curl this screen and get open. And I like using Wemby as the screener here because Mitchell Robinson doesn't want to leave his body, so Vassell gets wide open off that action, and this was an easy layup. No, it was not. No, it was absolutely not an easy layup because OG is a freak show. He actually stumbles here, but Castle whips this pass a little too far in front of Vassell, so the catch isn't clean. That gives OG enough time to recover for the block. Nice save by Kolek too. Jalen Brunson isolating against Oso here. That fake gets him in the air, but Oso luckily avoids the foul, and now Brunson throws this into danger, and Mikhail wants to let it go out of bounds, but Grayson Allen goes around his body to throw it off Bridges. That's Suns ball with 13 and a half seconds, up 3 points. This effectively ended the game. That is the definition of a nerd highlight. Check out LeBron here, scanning the floor. He makes eye contact early with Connect and then waits a second and lasers one to him. Connect knocks it down, and this is a great job exploiting the numbers advantage because the Pels have 3 guys back to the Lakers 4, so as soon as Poole chooses to guard Vando here, LeBron knows Connect is the read. He just has to wait a second for Hayes to clear the passing lane. That is great stuff there by LeBron. I like this play from the Warriors here, where Butler's coming off this back screen and the Magic switch it, so it's a mismatch with Tyus Jones on Jimmy, but the timing on the pass is a little off, so Butler flies out of bounds and then saves it back into Moses Moody for the layup. And if we go back, we see Steph setting this pin down, and Jet Howard's trying to stop Moody from using it, which is what creates this free lane for Moody to run down. So not exactly how the coach drew it up here, but it worked out just as nicely. All right, this one's just funny. Pick and roll. Garza is rolling, and I am pretty sure, like 90% sure, this is a lob by Jaylen Brown, but Garza doesn't trust his own bounce and instead runs under it like a receiver and goes fundamental reverse layup like the Mike and drill. They get Collier for the push and one, and you gotta wonder if this could be a thing, like a lob where the roller purposely doesn't jump and confuses everyone. Did the Celtics just make up a new play? Watch Durant here time up this double team where as Jokic spins, KD starts loading up to jump, but Jokic actually sees it, so he doesn't shoot right away, and that first contest misses, but KD keeps following the ball and ends up with a hand on it for the block. That's awesome. We need some more defense, so let's watch an elite defender with Jaden McDaniels. He's got Shea full court here, stays with him stride for stride, and somehow avoids this screen with some nice footwork there, and then there's this little hezzy by Shea to get some space. He tries to stop right in front of Jaden, trying to get a foul, and Jaden again avoids it. And what is that shot? How did he make that? That was some incredible defense that just simply did not matter because Shea can make off balance 1 foot fadeaway runners off the glass. I guess that's tough. Okay, Hawks running the break here. Dyson Daniels draws a crowd and he wants Alexander Walker, but Mitchell takes it away, so he hits Krejci, who's now winding up as he comes down to land to throw this cross-court hook bullet pass to the corner. That is amazing. Chet has no idea that ball was thrown. He's telling Wiggins to take the corner, but it's a little too late now because Kennard can attack that closeout for the easy pull-up. Beat Krejci though, man. He's becoming a bit of a stud lately. Speaking of studs, check out Quentin Grimes here. Shot goes up and he is sprinting for the O board. Donovan Mitchell is after this too, but Grimes taps it away from him and he gets tripped up by that contact and then dives while falling down to get it to a teammate. That is an unbelievable hustle play. I want to play with that guy on my team. I want him as my teammate, please. I like this Pistons play where they're set up in this pick and roll and Nurkic is ready to guard it, but notice Cade yelling something here. That's him telling Stewart to flip the screen to the other side, and the timing's perfect. As Cade drives left, that screen hits, and now Nurk is on the wrong side of the screen, so Ace wants to step up and help shut off the driving lane, and Asar can cut right behind him. That is a beautiful play, but I love flipping the screen. Like, that's just so smart. Obviously that worked. Durant driving here and two guys jump to contest him, which opens up Şengün for this rebound, and he's immediately surrounded, but clocks Tari Eason in the corner right here, but he doesn't just throw it to him right away, because first he uses this little head fake toward the rim, so both Monk and Cardwell jump to contest a shot, and now he kicks out for a wide open three. Tari drills it. That guy is not missing lately. All right, we will finish this off with a low light. So the Cavs force a shot clock violation here. Lonzo's taking it out, and watch him now start yelling at the ref, "Give me the ball now, please. I need the ball." He goes with the Chino Hills chuck. That is a beautiful pass, and Jared Allen has a layup and he blows it. He just blows it. He could have beat the buzzer. Should have been a regular nerd highlight. That is just the worst feeling. Honestly, sick pass though. But that is going to do it for today's video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hype the video. That would be great. I really appreciate you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.